Hello and welcome to Everyday English Story. Here, you'll improve your listening, speaking, vocabulary, and confidence in English, all while enjoying inspiring and meaningful stories. Right finger, don't forget to click the subscribe button and press the bell icon, so you stay consistent and never miss your daily English story. Now, let's begin today's story. Raghu was a simple man from a remote village in Bihar. He worked as a cobbler, quietly, honestly, every single day. His feet were always dusty, his hands cracked from years of labor. But he never complained, because his dream wasn't for himself. It was for his little daughter, Meera. Meera was bright, always smiling, always asking questions. After school, she would run into their small home and say, "Papa, I want to become a doctor." Raghu would pause. He knew how distant that dream was, how far it felt from their reality. But he never said no. He would smile, look into her hopeful eyes, and whisper, "If that's your dream, then it's mine too." One day, Meera's school announced a science competition in a nearby city. It required a fee to enter, something more than Raghu had at home. That evening, Meera ran to him, excitement glowing on her face. "Papa, if I win, I can visit a real medical college." Raghu looked down at the few notes in his box. He had just enough for food, and one good pair of shoes he wore only on festivals. That night, he didn't sleep. He sat quietly by the lantern, holding his shoes, and his daughter's dream. By morning, he had made his decision. He walked barefoot into the city. On a dusty roadside, he sold his shoes. Later that evening, he handed Meera the competition form. She looked down and asked, "Papa, where are your shoes?" He smiled and said, "They didn't match my dream today." Meera won the competition. She was invited to visit a city medical institute for a special student workshop. It rained that day, not a light drizzle, but a heavy downpour. Raghu stood outside the college gate, barefoot, soaked, waiting in silence. Through the window, he saw Meera, beaming, talking to doctors, holding models of the human body. He didn't blink, he didn't move. Tears rolled down his face, not from the cold, not from the rain, but from pride. A stranger walked past him and asked, "Whose child is that?" Raghu smiled softly through wet eyes, "Mine. She's wearing the shoes I never had." 10 years passed. Dr. Meera now stood proudly in a white coat, in front of a large audience at her graduation. During her speech, she paused, looked down at her father sitting in the front row, and said, "Everyone says I'm the first doctor in my village. But that's not true. My father was the first. He didn't have a degree, but he operated on poverty. He healed dreams. I just followed the path he built, with his feet." Raghu wept quietly in the crowd. Some fathers don't give gold or riches. They give their everything, without asking for anything back. Some mothers don't teach from books, they teach from hunger, sacrifice, and silent strength. If you've come far in life, remember, your success is not just yours. It carries the fingerprints of those who walked barefoot, so that you could fly. Tell us in the comments, who made a silent sacrifice in your life that you'll never forget? Did you enjoy this story? Right finger subscribe now for more powerful and inspiring English stories, to boost your listening, speaking, vocabulary, and confidence in English, every day. I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new story, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon, so you're always ready for the next story.